Hi YouTube, it's Melissa or Melly's VSG 2012 coming to you with another product review slash suggestions on what to eat when you have weight loss surgery. I'm going to start off with this new product that I actually stumbled upon a month ago, and I'm a little iffy to tell you about them, but there is one that I think is possibly good for someone who's had weight loss surgery. And I have Publix in my store, and I posted pictures of this on Instagram a few weeks ago, and a lot of people telling me that they can't find these in their stores. I have a Publix in my area. That's where I found it. I haven't seen them anywhere else. I haven't looked at Target, but I haven't seen them at Winn-Dixie, at Walmart. I haven't seen them at Sweet Bay either, so I don't know. Some of those stores I know are just Florida or southern stores, but this is it's made by Quaker. It's called Greek Corner. And there's several different flavors in these, and the reason I'm iffy to talk to you about them is when I first bought them to try them, I bought this one. I picked up this one, actually picked up two of this one, and it's actually, and I looked at the nutritional facts. It was like 21 carbs, 1 fiber, 18 sugars, and 13 protein, which when I picked up the Chobani, which looks like this, of course, everybody knows about Chobani, it actually has 20 carbs in it and 14 protein. So what I noticed was this had 1 more carb and 1 less protein, which I didn't think was a big difference. I thought, oh, something different, let me try it. Well, I instantly fell in love with this. This is so good, especially if you're the type of person that likes regular yogurt but is not into the Greek yogurt, because Greek yogurt has a very distinctive taste. It's a little sour, it's more sour, it's a little thicker, and some people don't like that. It took me a while to get used to the Greek yogurts, but I found this and I was in love, because this regular yogurt here, I mean, it's like a Greek yogurt, but it's the thinner consistency. It's a plain yogurt, and then you just take this and you dump this on top, and these are caramelized almonds. So good. It gives you that crunch factor. It gives you a little bit of sweetness without being like too overpowering. Sometimes with these Chobanis, I notice it can be really sweet. This doesn't have that because they're almonds, and they're caramelized almonds, but it's more like a salty, sweet taste to it. So I really enjoy these. So after I bought this, I was like, oh, this is awesome. These are going to be great. I just like went and I grabbed all of these. They have like so many different flavors. Choco balls, strawberry, choco flakes, honey apricot. Well, little did I know when I purchased all of these, I didn't look at the nutritional facts because I just assumed that they were going to be along these lines. That's not the case. These are actually a lot more fattening, have a lot more carbs, and a lot less protein. For example, the Choco Flakes, which is really good, is 8 protein, 33 carbs, and 26 sugars. So this one, the strawberry, only has 7 protein. This one only has 9. This one only has 9. These are, to me, are not worth the carb per protein is not worth it. Yes, they're good. Yes, I overstocked on them, so now I'm kind of eating them, but not as a daily thing. I might have something like this once a week, especially when I know if I'm going to work out, if I'm working out that day, I don't feel so guilty and I eat it first thing in the morning because I figure I can burn the carbs out for the rest of the day. But I'm probably not going to keep buying these. I'm just going to stick to this one, which I still think is awesome. And I think with the carbs and the protein compared to the Chobani and some of the other ones, it's competing with them, These, again, just the carbs really get to me. Even if it was just the 9 or 10 protein, the 33 carbs to me is just so much. I mean, I guess it's not too much more than this because this one is 20. This one's got 13 more carbs in it. So, I mean, that's a judgment call that you have to kind of decide. I'm letting you know that I've tried these all, and they're delicious. They really are. But I don't know if the carbs per protein are worth it. So, but I did want to let you guys know about them. Like I said, this one, the one with the caramelized almonds, really does compare with the Chobani, and the one that starts with an O. Carbs, I picked up both of them when I was at the grocery store to look at the carbs and the protein. They were very similar. So this is, I think, is good. If you can find it, it's delicious. I'm going to go ahead and jump into something else that's cold so I can put everything away before it goes bad. Before surgery, I was a big fan of ice cream. I'm a fan of it. And I have yet to find even the Greek yogurts that they say are Greek yogurts or healthy Greek yogurts that are in the frozen aisle. The protein it's not great on them. It's always like 3 protein, 4. I think the most I've seen is 4. And then the carbs are so high, and it's like, it's not worth it. You really, just because something is high in protein, or, you know, has some protein in it, you have to take into consideration the protein to the carb intake. Is it worth it? Is it, you know, 1 or 2 off? I really, really look at that, especially having polycystic ovarian. I really have to be careful with my carbs. So I stumbled and just out of the blue stumbled across this. It was like on the bottom, and I think that a lot of Walmart, I think all Walmarts carry these now, or most Walmarts carry these. They are the Arctic Zeros, and it's actually 150 calories per pint, which there's no way I can eat this. But for half a container, this has about, or half a cup, which I can eat fine as a snack. It has 37 calories, has no fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat, 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 80 milligrams of sodium. It has 6 carbs in it, 2 fibers, 5 sugars, and it's got 3.5 grams of protein. Now you say, okay, some of the other ones have 4 protein, but 6 grams of carbs, you're not going to find that. All the ones that I've seen, and you can correct me, and if you have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm willing to try anything. But I have flipped over the Healthy Choice ones. I have flipped over the Skinny Cows. I have flipped over some of the other ones that say Greek on them, like the Ben and Jerry's makes one that says Greek on it now. The carbs are like 30, 40, 20. And you're only getting 4 protein. This, yes, only has 3.4 grams of protein, but you got 6 carbs in it. That, to me, this is a lot better choice. And then people who are gluten-free, this is actually fat-free, lactose intolerant friendly, and it's gluten-free. And this is the vanilla maple. Literally, this tastes like butter pecan without the pecan. So actually what I did was add a handful of pecans to this, that there was a little more protein in there, and it's so delicious, and it's already melting, you guys, but it's so good. I actually went on their website and discovered they have like bars. They have a lot of different flavors. I think maybe like 6 more flavors. I know they had like mint chocolate chip, and I haven't tried any of the other flavors. They had one that has like peanut butter crunch or something, chocolate strawberry, I think a regular vanilla. You can go on their website. It's Arctic Zero, and actually you can type in your zip code and it'll let you know what stores in your area carry it. I've heard that a lot of the Whole Foods have them. We don't have Whole Foods over here, or at least not in my area. We do have an Ada's, which I haven't gone in there to check to see if I could find any more flavors. But as soon as I get a hand on more flavors, I'll do reviews on them. But again, this is so good. And the only other ice cream that I actually buy every once in a while is the Carb Smart one by Breyers, because I think the carbs on that is about 6 as well. The protein, I think, is very similar to that. But if you want more of an ice cream feel, this is the way to go. It's about I think I paid $3.99 maybe for it, for a pint of it. So it's a little kind of pricey. So something else that I really wanted to talk about is milk. I've noticed that my body seems to be craving milk lately, and I'm not a milk fan by itself. I used to eat it in cereal and stuff like that, and I feel like I can't do that now because even the cereal that says high protein, the carbs are ridiculous in them. So actually I went into a local health food store, and actually they have a website. I think it's called skinnypantry.com. I'm not sure what products actually carry online because I haven't really checked it out, but maybe if you go to a local health store in your area, they might find something like this. I haven't tried it yet. This is new to me, but I'm going to be trying it and I'll review it next time. This is the Flax Snacks natural hot cereal, high in protein, high in fiber, sugar-free, diabetic friendly. It says instantly just add hot water, and it's the vanilla almond flavor. And to give you an idea about this, half a cup, which is probably all I could eat, is 154 calories, 7 grams of fat. It has 12 grams of carb in it, 12 grams of carbohydrates, which usually if you do a cereal, I think with a Special K, it's like in the 30s or something. It has actually 10 grams of your dietary fiber, no sugar in it, and it's got 13 grams of protein. 13 grams of protein to 12 grams of carbs. I don't think it's that bad. And I thought about, instead of making it with water, I would use this. Even the almond milk, to me, doesn't have that much protein. I actually stumbled upon this. I've tasted it. It's pretty good. It's the organic Eden soy. It's actually 12 grams of protein, gluten-free, unsweetened soy milk. And I got this from Publix, and I think I got it from the organic side. It actually has 120 calories per 8 ounces, 5 carbs, and 12 protein in it. It looks like this. So I'm going to try this to see if I can get like that little oatmeal cereal taste that I miss so much. And actually, you can actually go, this cereal actually has a website. It's actually www.flaxsnax.com, flaxsnacks.com. If you can see that. It's like right there. So actually, you might be able to order them online. I didn't even notice. So I live in South Florida, where the temperature here is brutal right now. The humidity is terrible. If it's not too hot to be outside, then it's raining. So the weather is just not at its best right now. So a lot of times in the summertime, not to mention the movies that come out in the summertime, what do we do to get out of the heat or to keep dry? Go to the movies. And I've been going to the movies like crazy. Literally 3 times this week I've gone to the movies. So you still want to be a part of the family or your friends and have that popcorn or that food that they're eating, but you know that doing so is going to, either you're going to overeat, or the carb intake, the protein, it's just not there. The nutrition, the stuff that they sell there, it's not good for you. So what I found recently was this Skinny Pop popcorn. You've probably seen the commercials. I think Katy Perry is advertising it or something. The first time I flipped this over, because I've walked past this before, I noticed that it had 15 carbs in it per serving. I was like, oh my god, that's, I'm not going to eat that. It's probably, I didn't look that it was actually for 4 cups. I was thinking for 1 cup of it was 15 carbs. No way. So actually, when I flipped it over another time, when I walked past it, because I want to know what all the hype was about, I saw that the serving size is actually 4 cups for 15 carbs, which comes out being, I think it's like 3.75 carbs per cup. So what I do is I just measure it out, either a cup or 2 cups. I measure them out, put in the little Ziploc bags. The thing about these is they're not very salty. There's parts of it that are a little saltier than others. So what I do is I also throw this in my bag, which is just the seasoning to go on it to give it more of a flavor, because it does taste very bland, but it does taste like popcorn. So throwing a little bit of this on there and sprinkling on there in the bag and taking it with you is a way to avoid, you're still eating your popcorn, but it's a healthier version than the buttery one that they have, and you have it pre-measured, so you know that you're not overeating. So I really, really think this stuff is actually really good.